bizarre accident turned an otherwise ordinary criminal into a shapeshifter made entirely of sand. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we will explore the comic book origins of William Baker, aka Flint Marko, otherwise known as the Sandman. As with most comic book characters, there are often reimaginings and different versions to a character's past. We have chosen to primarily follow the storyline that unfolded in 1963's The Amazing Spider-Man number 4, and which was expanded upon in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Annual number 1 and Marvel 2-in-1 number 86. William Baker was the victim of a troubled childhood in which his father abandoned him and his mother became a drunk. As a result, he took solace through the construction of sand sculptures, eventually using this skill to try and impress his teacher, Miss Flint, on whom he had a crush. However, her engagement to a rich stockbroker flung the young man into a deep depression and gave him the impression that money was all that mattered in life. At the time, he also discovered that school bullies always got their way, causing him to fight back and befriend his former tormentor, a boy named Vic. Causing trouble around school, he adopted the alias Flint Marko, hoping that this would allow him to hide from his many misdeeds. This false name was formed by merging his crush's last name with the taunt of his old former football coach, who had told him that he would never leave a mark on the world. Soon after, Marko quit football in order to help his friend Vic pay gambling debts. This soon resulted in a life of crime and landed him in jail. Even worse, he discovered that his friend and wife had had an affair while he was behind bars. Brutally attacking the two, he soon found himself incarcerated once again. Escaping, he inadvertently took refuge within a nuclear test site. Caught in a blast, he miraculously survived, and his body bonded with the sand around him. Quickly realizing and showcasing the full extent of his powers, Flint Marko soon became the Sandman, and launched a crime spree on New York City. He soon caught the attention of Spider-Man, who he quickly bested during a rooftop encounter. Following this, Marko broke into the local high school that Peter Parker happened to attend, and tried to coerce the principal to provide him with a high school diploma. Already on the scene, Parker changed into his Spidey costume and defeated Sandman with an industrial-strength vacuum cleaner. Apprehended by the authorities and craving revenge, Sandman would later escape to once again make life hard for the web crawler. Sandman joined a group called the Frightful Four before accepting Dr. Octopus's offer to join his Sinister Six. With that group failing to take out the web-slinging hero, Sandman soon decided to change his ways. This was the result of a chance encounter and conversation with the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Turning his back on crime, Marko shifted his focus to redemption, helping Spider-Man and other heroes in their struggles. Despite the best of his intentions and his reform, Sandman would remain a wanted man and occasionally relapse, taking on less than honorable endeavors. One of the earliest and most iconic Spider-Man villains, Sandman has become well known for his ability to change shape, grow in size, and form hammer-like appendages. The character has continued to appear in various forms of media over the past decades, before being brought to life by actor Thomas Hayden Church in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3.